All right, today is January 19, 2023, and I'm feeling very thankful and honored to having all of you here and sharing about what I more most love to do is one of the modalities of the holistic therapies that I offer through my work. And today we are going to talk about past lives regression. And this is my big passion at my work because it's the most powerful holistic spiritual and psychic tool I already saw in my life. And when I made the first course of my life in past lives regression, I I didn't plan to become therapist. I just made the course for self knowledge, but I identify so much with it, and simply and very easily I changed my work. I'm a former pharmacist. I manipulate homeopathic medicines, and because I found a way to help the person to heal themselves in a more deep way and fast without side effects, collateral effects. And as much I work on it, more I love, more I see how big is this tool that is a bridge for we live a spiritual life in a physical dimension, in our physical dimension. Because everything around us, since when we born, take us to live a limited life. We just worry about work, study, family, and that is the routine. And keep repeating every day, every month, every year, decades, until we pass away. But what is the reason, the really reason we are alive? What is our missions? And how I can solve limitations in my life, how I can even heal situations or even physical, mental, emotional issues. All that is possible through the past life therapy. We say therapy, but actually, in these 15 years dedicated to the past life regression, actually is a spiritual education. We say therapy for we be found on the society, but actually is education. It's a big opportunity for we become better, for we win our limitations. And all of us, we have limitations and things to become better, and things to heal, and things to be fixed. Like, for example, maybe you already ask yourself, why do I need to do a past life regression? Why? Should I do or not? Why should I do that? One of the big reason is because when you don't search for spiritual self-knowledge, self-healing, because the same way we are author, director, and producer of our life, in all senses, like we create disease, it's not a tragedy or a punition, God's punition. It's nothing that. We create the disease by the psychosomatization, by the stress in the life, relationship, hurt, traumas, all this situation during the life, or even when we were gestate, when we were in the belly of your mom, when she was pregnant of you, since that moment, and even before in the past lives, we are developing some troubles that interfere in our current life, in our current moment, in our present life. And then when you heal the past, whatever it is, can be when your mom was pregnant of you, or during the life when you were in your childhood or when you were teenager, if you suffer some trauma, some violence, some abuse, any of that, not only trauma, because when we talk about past lives or even hypnotherapy, the majority of the professionals, they talk more about the champions of therapy, which is trauma, depression, anxiety, uh, things like that. But it's much more than that. You know, first of all, this kind of resource, this kind of modality, holistic modality, is for you to become better. It's for you in your limitations, you know, and even to be aware about the talents that is still sleeping and you are not conscious of them. And that is awesome. Imagine, because we believe that, oh, I am this person and that is it. I'm going to die this way. And it's completely wrong. It's a fake belief. You can awake gifts and talents inside yourself through this kind of modality, this kind of spiritual and psychic education. Then why is the reason I have to allow myself to have experience of past life therapy, past life regression? Because when you don't allow yourself, you are going to live the whole life unconscious of who you really are, thinking you are just what you think, and repeating mistakes that you don't know the real causes, because we have a tendency to act rationally. You know, we use our mind to label everything, to judge everything, but we are beyond our mind. We are physical body, mind, but we are much more than this. We are spirit, eternal, that lives several lives. And when you don't allow yourself to know about who really you are, how powerful you are, and the past lives is the biggest way to do that, you keep repeating the mistakes, keep repeating, attracting the same situations in your life, and also being victim of yourself. What is very sad, because once you know the cause of certain pain in your life, can be in your relationship, friendship, with your partner, in your marriage, with your boss, at work, anywhere, you know, is about your whole life, in all spheres of your life: work, family, relationships, prosperity, health. But the conventional health system make us believe that we are what we think we are.